Lori? Lori? Lori, you're destroying this marriage. I can't do it alone. I can't keep us together by myself. Lori! What is she doing now? What is she up to? Dear God, what is she doing?
Ah, there you are. I've been waiting for you for over an hour. Where have you been?
Following your orders. Possible skimming by Ronnie and Lance.
Oh? Did you uncover anything?
As a matter of fact, I did. Just been to see Paula.
Yeah, who's that? One of the girls in the stable?
Yeah, that's the one they sent me over to beat up that time, you remember.
Why her?
She owes me a favor. I also told her that I'd protect her from Lance if she told me what she knows.
Well, that doesn't mean that she's a reliable source.
Yeah, maybe, but the way I figure it is, Lance do anything he can to blow his horn. He spends a lot of time with her, kind of confides in her.
She tell you anything?
Well, Lance didn't spill anything, but she did know how much Ronnie's been pulling on the streets from drug sales. For instance, he's been selling cocaine on the street at $185 a gram.
185? Are you sure?
Sure, I'm sure. And that comes right from his people, too, and I'd believe them before I'd believe his books.
Better look at those books. They indicate he's only getting 155.
That's what I call skimming.
Yeah, well, my informant was right. He is keeping a double set of books.
Well, at least he's making a $30 oversight in his favor. But then it's not just $30, is it? See, we're talking about 15 grams per drop at $30 a gram. That's $450. You're losing a lot of money, Vince. Especially when you consider that's multiplied by 10 drops per day.
Money is not the point. You've been working for me long enough to know that. Haven't I been able to teach you anything?
What? What?
I demand absolute loyalty from my subordinates. Now, Ronnie and Lance have betrayed my trust. That I will not tolerate.
Well, that was certainly stupid. Lord, when am I going to learn to control this temper of mine? I know it doesn't do any good. It only hurts myself and everyone around me. I wonder if Terry's heard anything. Hello, Terry? When did she leave? No messages. Yeah, thank you. Maybe she went for a walk. Yeah, she could be out wandering around the neighborhood. Dear Lord, I'm very sorry that I lost control of my temper. I'm just glad that I was the one hurt instead of someone else. Please help me to find Lori. And dear Lord, please, please let her see that I'm the father of this child and not Blue Nobles.
Who's your informant?
None of your business.
Excuse me for asking.
Yeah, the point is that my informant was right. Ronnie's been skimming not only off of the drugs, also the girls, also the loans. He and Lance have been making a fool out of me. Son, you ready for a nice big climb?
What do you mean?
I mean that you're going to get ahead in this organization a lot faster than either one of us even thought.
Over Ronnie and Lance.
Over Ronnie and Lance. Come on, let's pay a little call on Ron Washington.
Thanks, Steve. Would you care for any drink? Yeah, we'll take a bottle of your best champagne. Okay, thank you.
Champagne?
Sure. Classic couple like us, we deserve the best.
Well, aren't you full of surprises today? I'm impressed.
You should be. You know, I am one of Kingsley's most successful and eligible bachelors.
And I certainly wouldn't want to do anything to change that.
Thank God for liberated women like you.
Just remember, no strings.
Oh, no, I promise, no strings. We will just enjoy life. No emotional involvements.
Exactly. You are kind of fun, though. And you always seem to know exactly what a woman wants.
Well, I try.
You succeed.
I know. But do you know what I want?
I always know what you want.
I'll go ahead and keep this cold for you, okay?
Thanks. Good. And we'll spend the rest of the day together? And night, too?
There's a slight possibility I might be able to arrange that. I'll have to check my schedule first.
You do that. But don't take too long, you hear me?
I won't. You know, you were a big help to me today.
Well, I aim to please.
That construction site will be perfect for my spring fashion shoot. You know, it surprised me that the Canterbury office complex was so far along. I'm impressed with your work, especially since you were under so many delays.
Well, I'm like you. I've got a good business savvy. But I do admire successful women also. And beautiful and successful women. Oh, no. That's a perfect combination.
Mother!
Great
Lee.
timing.
What a pleasant surprise. I didn't know you and Gil would be here.
Oh, we were out looking for construction sites, and Gil found one for me so quickly that we came here to
Celebrate.
celebrate.
Well, I'm glad you were able to find what you wanted, especially with that storm that's brewing.
Yeah, it seems like it's gonna be a bad one.
Oh, Mother, would you and Lee like to join us?
Oh, no. We wouldn't want to intrude.
Oh, nonsense.
Don't know. Would you mind, Gil?
Well, of course he wouldn't, would you, Gil?
Oh, no, of course not. Matter of fact, how about a couple glasses of champagne? Steve, 2 more glasses?
Well, in that case, Lee.
Well, listen, that sounds great to me.
Thank you.
I must say, this is the second night in a row you two have spent together.
Well, it's simply a case of political protocol, Amber. I was sitting in my office, and I was thinking about how wonderful dinner was last night, and I decided that it was expedient to return the favor.
Listen to that oratory, will you?
Well, you don't have to explain to me. I completely approve.
Oh, I do too, even though I had to disappoint someone in the process.
Oh, I wouldn't worry about that, Mrs. Phillips. An attractive woman like yourself, I'm sure, has to disappoint quite a few men.
Oh, well, thank you, Gil. I was referring to my daughter, Stacy.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yes, she dropped by right after Lee called and wanted to have dinner with me. I felt badly having to refuse.
Don't worry, kid. I'll make it up to both of you.
Thank you, Lee.
Well, I wouldn't worry about it either, Mother. Stacy's resilient. She'll get over it. She only wants your happiness like the rest of us. And besides, how many women could have the opportunity to go out with a handsome future congressman?
Sign that girl up right now. She's your new assistant on my campaign.
You know, Lee, it's a good thing my father didn't pursue his political career. Well, you know, he was becoming very popular in the area.
Oh, no, that's very true, Gil. In fact, Jason is still very popular in this district, even though he's not the commissioner anymore. Do you know that his influence was one of the big reasons, among others, why we did so well against Bob Oliver in the last election, even though we lost the first round?
Ah, but not the second.
Well, with Oliver out of the picture, I think you, with Mother's help, of course, I think you stand a good chance of taking that seat in June.
Well, let's hope so. Tell me, Gil, do you think your dad might be willing to throw his influence behind us one more time?
I doubt it. He's pretty tied up in North Carolina building that new mall. As a matter of fact, I heard he was opening up a new office permanently.
Oh, that's too bad. I mean, for us, you know.
Well, now that we can't count on Jason's influence, I guess you'll be needing Mother's help even more than ever.
Oh, that's for sure. In fact, I think much more of your mother than just a first-rate campaign worker.
Shall we order?
Who knows what might develop in this political campaign?
I hope you two will consult me, at least occasionally, while you plan my future.
We'll try.
Thank you.
Occasionally.
And now I believe I will order the filet of sole, since we already have our champagne. Lee?
That's perfect. That sounds good to me.
Hasn't Sebastian ever warned you not to take a suggestion on its first submission? People will think you're a pushover.
Well, you know, I would be very delighted if you were to think of me like that. To a successful campaign.
Hear, hear.
Listen to me, man. Tonight's the night. This is it. All right, Carpenter was a little slow coming through with the money, but in 3 short hours, we're gonna be very, very, very rich men. Yeah. Now, come on, think about it. 200 grand a piece here, just for babysitting Miriam Carpenter Mason.
I am thinking, Lance. I just wish that you would start thinking for a change.
Oh, now, come on, Ron. Let's let bygones be bygones. Tonight, we're gonna celebrate here. I'm telling you. It's gonna be like old times. When this thing's over, you and I are gonna go out and get tanked.
You never stop grabbing the prize before the votes are in, do you?
Come on, Ron. The money's ours.
Yeah, listen, any number of things that can go wrong with a job as complicated as this. And I'll save my rejoicing for when I have the money in my hands.
You know what's wrong with you, buddy? You're a worrywart.
Yeah? It's because I'm working with you.
All right already, man. How many times we got to go through this kind of stuff? Now, I told you the plan is foolproof. When we do get the dough, I hope I get my job back there.
If everything runs smoothly, you'll get your old job back with the organization.
I want it above Weaver.
Yes, above Weaver. I told you it was a disciplinary action. But if things fail, there won't be chance for discipline.
All right, it's no sweat, Ron. I'm telling you. I told Carpenter. I said, listen, buddy, you better not tell this business to nobody. You know what I mean? I said, if we get one hint of any policeman anywhere, your daughter's dead. And I'll tell you something. Carpenter was so shook up, I think he almost had another heart attack.
That's very funny. But things better not fail because there's a lot of money riding on Miriam Mason. And I want my share. If things do fail, there could be some very unpleasant consequences.
Look, Ron, man, come on. I'll go get the money, I'll come back here, and we'll split it up right away.
All right, fine.
And after that, what are we gonna do with Miriam?
You know what we're gonna do with her.
Hello? Anybody home?
Well, I was beginning to wonder if I was going to have dinner alone. Did you find Lori?
No, I looked everywhere. I thought maybe she might have gone for a walk or something, but nothing. No one's seen her.
Ben, you look exhausted. Why don't you come on and sit down? I'm going to drop this in the kitchen.
Yeah, okay.
You know, running yourself ragged isn't going to help anything.
I know. Physician, heal thyself. I'm always the one telling my patients not to worry because it only aggravates their condition.
Who, by being worried, can add 1 inch to his height?
I'll keep his hair from turning gray. Terry, how do you get it down into your heart?
What? God's word?
Yeah.
By diligent perseverance. It's not easy, but it works. Ben, what's wrong with your hand?
It was so stupid. I got angry when I couldn't find Lori and I slammed it into the banister.
Oh, Ben.
I know. I don't know how much more this hand can take.
You should definitely have that checked tomorrow.
I will. Right now, all I'm concerned about is finding Lori.
Ben, she can take care of herself.
Under normal circumstances, I would agree with you. But right now, with the way she's thinking about this baby, there's no telling what she might do.
What do you mean?
I don't know. That's what frightens me. The Lori we're seeing now is not the Lori I married. The Lori I married was trusting and open. She would listen to the truth, respond to the truth. This Lori is unpredictable and closed. She thinks I'm lying about our baby, so don't tell me there's nothing to worry about. She left her umbrella in the closet.
All right, then. Let's think a minute. Out of all the places, where would she be most likely to be?
Of course. Of course. Where'd she go the last time she was missing?
Your condominium.
Yeah, I'll bet anything that's where she is. I'll give it a try.
Ben, listen, call me if you find her.
Yeah, I will.
Hi. How's our special little girl this evening?
Oh, just the same Pollyanna you left behind at lunchtime. So when's dinner? I mean, don't you think I'm starved?
Oh, I think so. I think the service is just horrendous around here. But I promise you something. I'll talk to the manager.
Come on, I'd appreciate it if you'd do that.
Listen, how do I get it through that pretty little head of yours that this ain't no summer camp around here, baby, huh? And we don't run on any schedule.
Okay, all right. Oh, just forget I asked about that. All I really want is a couple more candles. As you can plainly see, that one is just about out.
Please.
Please.
Pretty please.
Pretty please.
All right. Guess what I have here? Yeah, isn't that a coincidence? Go ahead, honey. You're not going to need it much longer.
What do you mean? Have you been in contact with my father? Is he coming here with the money?
Oh, I see no evil. I hear no evil. I smell no evil.
It's very funny. Hear no evil and speak no evil, huh? Boy, will you be in for a surprise. Okay, Lord. How many of these sticks do I use? Is one gonna be enough? What if it isn't? If it isn't, I'm gonna be stuck in here. And if I use too much, then I could kill myself.
Let's see. I'm right here. That farmhouse just might be the one I'm looking for.